Gobi, devourer of plastic, normally a friendly NPC that disposes waste, but when angered, targets and consumes all plastic-based inventory.
Instead of placing garbage cans around the beach, this city made a giant see-through fish with the words, "Gobies love plastic. Eat him." It's enjoyed feeding him so much that he's usually full by the end of the day.
That seems like a nightmare to try and empty on a day-to-day basis, but it's also really cute and really fun. But God, can you imagine the smell? Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo and today we are looking at r/BossFights, a subreddit dedicated to things that look like they belong inside of an RPG with one, maybe two health bars. I love this subreddit, so let's just get into it. Eugenie, grandson of the god sweaters. Thank you, babushka. This is impenetrable armor.
It was forged with love.
It has 3 weak points, because everything needs to die. That's why the Achilles heel was invented. Likewise, this invincible suit of grandma armor has 3 weak points. 2 hands and a head. Do your best, hunters. The Sauce Boss, shredder of licks, gumbo aficionado.
When I lived in North Florida years ago, there was a swamp rock guy named the Sauce Boss who was always cooking a giant pot of gumbo on stage.
That's a lot to take in, both emotionally and physically. But also, what is swamp rock? What genre is that? Is the percussion section just the sound of swamp bubbles popping? I need to know. Queen Jones, the chosen one.
Schoolgirl finds sword in Cornish Lake where Arthur left Excalibur.
Matilda Jones, age 7, was paddling waist deep in the Dosemary Pool on the Borden Moor when she came across the blade.
Well, it looks like Matilda Jones, age 7, is the new ruler of Great Britain. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
Unfortunately, that's no longer how it works. Now, if you find a really cool historical artifact, regardless of where you are in the world, the British Museum just steals it. Much like how we've stolen your heart, which is why you should subscribe and hit the bell. Maybe leave a comment telling us how much you love your new ruler. Like, comment, subscribe, do all these little things that tell the algorithm that Kalbus be pretty cool. And let's keep going. Goose, attacker of levers, the optional challenger.
Use the other door. The goose will attack if you go out through this one.
Look, all I'm saying is geese have very long necks, and I feel like I could take one in a fight. Would I come out unscathed? No, I would not. The goose has the flight advantage. I, on the other hand, have ape strength. It would be an even fight, but I think I could win. Steve, the body crafter. Have you ever realized that Steve from Minecraft is 6'6", with arms that are 9 inches thick? Because I just did. I'm gonna be real, homie. Most arms are 9 inches thick if you do any level of, physical activity. The 6'6" thing is pretty impressive, but genuinely at that height, Minecraft Steve would need to have 24-inch arms of circumference to have it be massive. Nana, knitter of tank tops. Okay, well, she's taking care of her equipment, which is more than most militaries around the world can say, so you know what? Good on you, Nana. Good on you. Man of teeth, chatterer, opener of dentistry. 70,000 teeth can't be wrong. He has 70,000 teeth and is infallible. Fear him. That is a horrifying concept. I don't want to know what the inside of his mouth looks like. I feel like it's going to be one of those infinite mirror wells, but it's just going to be teeth. Jar Jar Kinks comes for all. No. The fact that that is a morning star and not some kind of safer implement is the worst part about this. And the top comment is, "You've been a bad boy," which, oh, no. Lilith, the witch that owns you. Look, can we just appreciate that cats domesticated themselves? They showed up, have cries that mimic the cries of our children, so we'll take care of them, and do not pay rent. These are the world's most successful freeloaders. Dropkick McQueen, the feller of human. Okay. Oh, he's dancing. Oh, you smiled at it. You smiled at it. That's the issue. You bared your teeth. If you bare your teeth at a chimp, it's going to attack you. Malagor, the tiny and cute. What is that? It's half bird, half snake, half squirrel. What? It's a real bird, but where is its... Oh, I see its beak. Its beak is at the end of what looks like a muzzle, so it looks like a nose. It's called a nightjar, specifically the Southeast Asian great-eared nightjar. And that's adorable. Luffy, the sitter of cakes. He sits on cakes, so you cannot eat them.
Cake! Up here so Fluffy does not sit on.
Unfortunately for you, cats do not abide by the laws of physics, and if they want something, they're going to find a way to get it. Genuinely. But at the same time, I want to see what parkour he did to get up there. The scorched tree, scourge of the lava desert. I was never a fan of the Bed of Chaos, but a lot of the spin-off bosses that FromSoft did with this concept, much like the scorched tree, just really hit. You know, they just really hit. Mexican floating skeleton. I'm gonna be completely real. Every time I see this image, all I can think of is the frickin' Megamind clip of like, well, what makes you super? Presentation. And that's all this reminds me of. And the top comments are literally doing that exact scene, but in Spanish. Multi-Man, play Cutthroat, Bloodbound Butcher, Human Centipede. No. This looks like one of those like cursed personas that's just hiding in the back of like Madarame's palace. You know what I mean? Like this feels like something God forgot. Gulfer of the Boreal Valley. Well, I'm glad we made a FromSoft reference because now this feels completely in line with the rest of the episode. I'm not sure Gulf is real. Jared the Polo. This is Jared. You will see him once and never again. Say hi to Jared. Oh my god, the comment under the post is worse. Be honest, you've seen me more than once. You've broken the law of this meme. The universe will be restarted, so continue to look at other people's posts while you still can. I think that's the most terrifying part. The Apoca Cats. If they bite you, you die of cuteness. I can't hold them back much longer. All I can think of is that one dude who had like a bunch of tamed raccoons that he fed on his porch every night, and he was never wearing a shirt, and they would always bite him and he'd be like, these cute little varmints just love their bread. And like one of them is like trying to give him like an impromptu lobotomy and he's just like, such majestic and beautiful creatures. Nurse Joy, the breaker of spines. Good. I need a chiropractic adjustment, if you know what I mean. I have scoliosis. Cone Man, the controller of the air, allower of passage. Is this what happens in between my flights every time I go to the airport? Is there just some poor dude on the scorching tarmac just going sicko mode? Is this how my luggage gets lost? Because if so, I've got a boss fight I need to win. Tom and his many forms. This is just like a cartoon gore compilation of all the ways that Tom should be a complete and utter just sack of meat filled with bone dust, but no. This cat is indestructible, and we have turned his pain into art. Garfieldemus Prime, protector of the lasagna people. I have Mondays? Oh god. Obvious Plant is probably one of the best, just anything, and I love them for doing this. I love that they just do these nightmare creatures and then go and put them in like their local Dollar Tree for photos. It's great. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, maybe share this with a friend who could use a reminder that Obvious Plant just do be the greatest though. If you do want more r/boss fights, there'll be another popping up on your screen in just a couple of seconds, but until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.